Hi everybody, it's Emily Graziano here, and today in this video I'm going to talk about Ace Frehley's 10,000 Volts, the song, the music video, the album cover, and we're going to make some predictions about the album based on the track listing and based on what Ace has said in interviews and based on what we know about Ace as an artist in general. Before that, I want to say I hope you all had a very Merry Christmas with all your family, friends, and loved ones. And I got some cool things for Christmas, and I just wanted to share a couple of them because I just think it'd be really cool. Judy Garland's final film, I Could Go On Singing, from 1963. Later in her, she died in 1969. This movie is so eerie because some of the things that happened to her character in this movie started happening to her later in life, like the doctor saying you're not well, you need to stop drinking and smoking and take care of yourself better. Don't take any substances. So that was kind of eerie. The movie takes place in London, and Judy Garland died in London. And then there's a scene in this movie where they talk about like dying, and it's like, oh my god. But other than that, this is an amazing movie. If you're a fan of Judy, you can't miss it. She gives an amazing performance. I got this Deutsche Film, and from 1930, directed by Fritz Lang, starring Peter Lorre. And ich kann Kleindeutsch sprechen, so this will be a good way to help me brush up on my German, which I really want to do. I learned for 3 Jahre in der Schule, in gymnasium, so I learned it for 3 years in high school, and I really want to brush up on it, so this will be great to rewatch. I watched it when I was in high school, so. And then finally, I got the Downton Abbey costumes book, which is incredible. This has been like 10 years in the making. Fans have demanded a costumes book, and this was not sold at the exhibition. It was sold separately online, like on Amazon or whatever, and it's so beautiful. Like, I got to see some of the costumes from this featured in this book in person at the exhibition, both exhibitions, because there was one around 2016 and then there's the one now with the set recreations and everything, but it was amazing. Oh my god, I'm like mesmerized by this book. I'm totally in love with it. It's like one of my favorite books ever, as I'm like giving it a hug. So now that that's out of the way, let's talk about the meat of this video. Let's talk about the song 10,000 Volts. To me, the song 10,000 Volts, and I've been listening to this since it came out. This video is kind of delayed, but I didn't want to talk about it right away because I felt like I just went to the Final Kiss concert, and then you watch the Final Kiss concert on pay-per-view, the Final Kiss concert in Chicago, that is, and then I watch the Final Kiss concert over on pay-per-view, and then I have Ace's new song to talk about, so if I spread it out, it makes it feel better for me so I can soak it all in. So, yes, after listening to this since it came out, I really believe Ace is getting back to the roots of him as a musician. I mean, his first song ever that he got to sing, that he wanted to sing, shocked me. We all know 1977, Love Gun. And it's like, oh, okay, 10,000 Volts. He got shocked with 10,000 Volts, which there's no reference to that in the song, sadly. It's like fans have to put it together themselves, but that would have been a fun callback, but whatever, I'm not like mad about it. Ace sounds like he's having a lot of fun, and he's enjoying the lyrics and playing. But one thing that I've kind of noticed and listened to after a while, do the drums dominate this song? Like, do the drums overpower the guitar in this song? Maybe it's just me. I don't know. I like this song. It is the first song in the track listing, and it's the title track of the album. But time will tell if it's like at the top or the bottom of my favorites of the album. If you get what I'm saying. Time will only tell. Because I feel like, well, what if this song gets annoying after a while? Could there be something better? So I don't know. I like it, but will it remain like my favorite on the album? Time will tell. Okay, now let's talk about now let's talk about the music video for this song. It's the first in-person music video for a while because of like COVID and everything. But I just want to say I really enjoyed those like little cartoon comic book style videos. They were really sweet with all those Easter eggs and fun references. And the Space Bear is one of the cutest little characters, and I thought his presence in those videos was just adorable, and he just looks so lovable. So I enjoyed those little cartoon videos, but this is the first in-person one for a while. Let's start with Ace's jacket. I thought it was very flashy. It fit the concept very well, and he's wearing a lightning bolt t-shirt. Both the I Was Made for Loving You guitar and his signature smoking guitar are featured in this video. Guys, I'm sorry. I'm not technical with guitars or drums, as in models or anything, because I just don't know. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Scott Coogan. Can I just say, I personally love his choice of wearing the Union Jack shirt. I mean, this is the coronation year, after all. Not that that influenced him to pick it, but years later, years from now, rather, that will help me remember that this music video came out in 2023, the same year as the King's coronation. It will just help me associate that better. I know, that's kind of silly on my part, but it's just, I had to point it out. Cool choice of Scott to do that. I just liked it. Okay, the actual visual mise-en-scene, yes, that's the correct term, for this music video. Very, very fast cutting. Maybe a little too fast. If you blink, you might miss a shot or two, or maybe even three. But again, is that nitpicking? Maybe. I don't know. It's just, I feel like it was so quick cut. You can't focus on anything for too long. Let's just say that. Okay, and like I wanted to say, both Jeremy and Ryan and Scott appear in this video alongside Ace, and they currently tour with him in his band. I'm not sure if they're actually the ones playing on this track, but they appear in the music video. So, okay, now let's go to the cover art, and then we'll talk about album predictions. Okay, so the cover art, guys, I'm gonna say it, it's sloppy. It's very busy. You don't know where to look first. It's not like, it's eye-catching in a way that isn't exactly the best, because it just looks sloppy. It's, like I say, it's very, very busy, and while I like the concept of the lightning bolts, it's just poorly done. There is an Easter egg. He's wearing a Space Invader t-shirt on the cover. I thought that was clever. But other than that, I think it would have been cool to have him standing on a staircase or something, and all of a sudden he's touching the staircase, and the jolt of electricity is not only making him light up or something, but it's illuminating the staircase as well, and it's like the electricity is passing through him I'm not exactly great at science projects, but you know how some objects can conduct electricity? There we go, can conduct electricity versus the items that can't. Maybe it would seem that Ace is an object, well, he's not an object, but an object that it would make it seem as if he can conduct electricity. That's what I'm trying to say. That would have been cool. I don't know, that's just my silly mind. I'm not always the best at art concepts, that is. Okay, now let's talk a little bit about album predictions. There's going to be 11 songs on this album. Ace has said in various interviews that Anton Fig, Pepe Castro, Steve Brown of Trickster, as well as members from his solo band, so Jeremy, Ryan, and Scott, all appear on this album at some point. And those are just in various interviews that he's given online, either in print or audio. So 10,000 Volts is the first song. Walking on the Moon, second song. And this initially was going to be the album title. I like 10,000 Volts better as the album title. I wonder what Walking on the Moon sounds like. It's an interesting title for sure, but 10,000 Volts, it just kind of grabs you, I think. Cosmic Heart, track 3. This could be an interesting title for a song. I'm intrigued. Cosmic, the stars, heart. It could be interesting. Number 4, Cherry Medicine. Well, first of all, when a cherry is used in any song title, my mind goes to Cherry Bomb by Joan Jett, and that's a great song. So if this song could be as cool as Cherry Bomb, I think we're going to be great. I'm interested to hear, what it sounds like. Number 5, Back in My Arms Again. Now, guys, this one is probably the most anticipated song because it's an 80s demo from 1984 of a ballad of Ace's that never got put on an official album. This could be really, really cool or really, really bad because he's either going to nail it or he's going to change up that demo so much that it's going to be unrecognizable, and thus fans who have been listening to that demo for decades now at this point, they're going to say, oh, what did he do? That demo was so much better. So this could go either way, but nonetheless, I think it is the most anticipated one on the album. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Number 6, Fighting for My Life. This could be like another song about sobriety, or like a song about maybe his time growing up in the gangs in the Bronx. I'm not sure. I feel like this one is going to be like that Ace Tough Guy song because he has a history of putting those types of songs on the album. It could be like a sobriety song. He has a history of putting those on his album. So it could go either way, I think. It's going to be interesting. I think it's going to be very personal no matter what. Up next, Blinded. I'm kind of I guess blinded by this one. This could be anything. This could be like blinded in outer space. Is it a reference to Snowblind? Is it blinded by love? I don't know. It could be anything. It could be a combo of those. I'm not sure. All right, next one. Constantly Cute. This sounds terrible. This sounds like it has interference from outside people who are not professionals. And let me just say, the best co-write by a non-professional on an Ace Frehley album will always be Jeanette Frehley on Speeding Back to My Baby. That's just where it's going to be, people. And I think we all agree. This sounds like it has too much interference from outside people. And that could be kind of bad. Up next, Life of a Stranger. This is going to be the cover version on this album. And the original is by a girl named Nadia who performed it on Europop apparently. And it's from a soundtrack that came out in 2002 for the movie Transporter. I'd never heard of it before. I listened to it briefly before I did this video. I don't know how Ace is going to transform this pop song from an action movie or space movie or whatever. I don't even know what the movie is. Into like a hard rocker, like his style. He can do it, but it's like, this is kind of an off-the-wall choice. I thought maybe he would choose to cover like Aerosmith's Spaced or something. That would have been really cool. I don't know. I think it's a random choice. I think it's kind of random. But anyway, Ace always does covers well, and I'm looking forward to see what he can do with it. Honestly, that is the truth. Okay, up next. Up in the Sky, penultimate song. This one could be interesting. Not sure what it could be. Could it be a reference to superheroes or space or superheroes in space, maybe? Like Look Up in the Sky type of thing. Or wondering about the world. I don't know. Don't know. Last song on here, Stratosphere. I have a prediction this is going to be the instrumental on the album because it is not truly an Ace album unless we have a cover song and an instrumental It's that simple. That Stratosphere probably will be the instrumental of the album. So, guys, that is just all my personal predictions, feelings, opinions, and that's just where it's at the moment. I'm excited to see what will happen with this album. I will be doing a formal album review once it comes out. And I want to thank you for watching this video. And what are your predictions on this album? Do you know, have you read any interviews or heard any interviews online? Did I leave something out? Please let me know. I'd appreciate it. And I want to thank you for watching this video. And I will see you in the next one soon. Thank you and have a great day. Bye-bye.